Hey everybody. So if you're like me, you clicked on this video, you're probably frustrated because you can't get this figured out. So I'm not going to waste your time. We're going to get right to it. How do you screen record Pro Tools on a Windows 10 PC and get the audio from Pro Tools to work? Here's what I do. I have my interface is the Focusrite Claret 2 Pre. This microphone that I'm talking into right now is connected to input 1 of my interface. Outputs 1 and 2 are going to my main monitors, which I have turned off right now so I don't get feedback and loop and everything from my microphone. And then my interface itself is connected to my PC via the USB port. So that's my typical setup, right? Like that's how I record music and do everything else that I do. And that works great for literally everything except recording Pro Tools. When I do screen recordings of Pro Tools, I can't get the audio from Pro Tools. So, but let's start here and just kind of show you. So typical setup to record music and everything else, boom, right? This is my mixing software for my interface, Focusrite. And the way this works for me, if I'm just going to record music and do anything else, this is the way this looks. It's outputs 1 and 2 to my monitors. You can see here hardware input 1 right now I'm using. It's the microphone I'm speaking into right now. I could use input 2 for like guitar or keyboard or MIDI, I don't know, whatever else. And then of course everything's outputted. My DAW software output playback 1 and 2, and that comes out of those main monitors. The way mine works is you can't control the monitors here. You can only control it. This is me turning the volume knob physically with the hardware. But again, I got that turned all the way off so you don't get feedback from my microphone because my microphone's going. All right, great. Here's what I did in order to get Pro Tools audio on screen recordings, and that is this section. So, all right, for now, don't focus on this and focus on what I did hardware-wise. Okay, so outputs 3 and 4 on my device, I ran into a Y cable. So outputs 3 and 4 are left and right outputs, and then I had to sum those down into, I think it's a 3mm input connection into my microphone input of my PC. So very simply, I'm now running the output, just outputs 3 and 4, I'm running that output back into my computer, into the microphone of my computer, and it works. Here's what that looks like inside the software of Focusrite. This section now, you can see it's saying, okay, this is your headphones and your 3 and 4 outputs. So what do you want to do with that? Again, it's custom mix, and I don't know why. You have different options here in mind, 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever. Custom mix is the only thing that works. So custom mix, again, you're seeing, well, okay, well, what are the inputs whenever you're looking at this? Well, again, it's my main microphone, right? And then it says, okay, but what about your DAW? Yes, I want my DAW heard in this as well. But here's what's interesting. I really had to back this off, okay? I had to back my level down to about -13 dB. What I was finding is that it was giving me a lot of distortion and just sounded terrible at Unity. Okay, the software that I'm using, let me get this pulled up for you, is Wondershare Filmora. That's just what I happen to use. And when I come over here, let me pull up this. All right, so this is how it's set up for me screen recording. And so, yeah, it's got other options. None of that matters. Just for these purposes, here's what you care about, right? It's asking, okay, what kind of speakers? I'm saying yes, use my interface, right? And then it's asking, okay, but what am I recording? And here I say, okay, well, record the microphone of the computer. And when I do that, there's Pro Tools. And again, I had to kind of play with the level here so that, and to me, this was good to my ears. You can kind of hear my voiceover, blah, blah, blah. But it works. And again, to me, that works at least good enough for my purposes. Maybe there's another way to do this. I don't know. But that's what worked for me. You know, if you're wondering, okay, well, I guess I didn't show you this, but if you're wondering, I mean, yeah, nothing. Playback, focus right, boom, go. Again, that's just all my general way of recording music, period. So the only thing I changed from how I record music and do everything else I do, just to get these screen recordings, again, guys, the only thing I did different was take outputs 3 and 4 and run them back into the microphone input of my computer. And then with the screen recording software that I'm using, I simply told it record my computer's microphone. And for making screen recordings of Pro Tools, you got it. That's what worked. Finally. Hey, hope it worked. Hope this helps you. Good luck. See you later.